Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition. That's right, a hurricane earthquake. They like it shaken and not stirred. Edition of Big Brother. I hope everybody's doing well, and we've got a lot of things to talk about tonight. It seems as though the hurricane outside may not have affected anyone, but the hurricane inside the show affected everybody, so... Let's bring in my cohort, Mr. J.T. Poofy.
How you doing? You asked for it, you get it.
God, you look like something from the 70s left over there. So, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just a little like, I was going to say the same thing you said. I was going to say about the hurricane and the earthquake did not affect the house, but the house was still shaking.
The house was definitely shaking. Holy cow! Hurricane Izzy. Then now we got Hurricane Hassam. It's
Right.
like a whole new tropical season in there. Yeah, I guess he was the earthquake. So yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. Wow. What an upset. Yeah. You know, my production crew had already written the write up and done the artwork for the show, so I couldn't go back and say, well, the hurricane didn't do anything, but technically it did.
Yes.
There was a huge psychological effect on them being inside. They vacillated, they flipped, they flopped, they floundered, I don't know what all they did, but they did a lot of it. The target came off of Hassam. It went to Matt, and then from Matt, it went to America, and I forget from there, it may have went to Red, and man, it was all over the place before finally last night. And it was late last night that they decided that they were going to go back to Hassam. And then apparently before the cameras went dead, there was another attempted flip-flop. So it was crazy. And Izzy last night, she didn't want to go to sleep. She was so nervous. She was about to break out in hives. So apparently afterwards, he told Izzy that this means we can't be friends.
Wow, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I read that on Twitter. We can't be friends. Well, I don't think that's going to be an issue. So what about you? What do you think?
What? I missed that. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Do you think it's going to be an issue with them being friends outside the show?
Oh, no. I don't think it affects too much outside the house. I think it's just the fact of them being inside, because if you've noticed over the years of the people that has gotten so upset, eventually they're in pictures laughing and videos together and everything. So it's just an inside house thing. I don't think anything is really meant to be personal.
No.
It's a game, and that's the name of the game.
Exactly. And it's just a game. It's just a show. It's
Yes.
and I think even Hassam has said it. It's just entertainment.
I think that not America in the house right now, but I mean America is us. I think that we look in and feed into it more than they do after after it's all over.
Oh, without a doubt, Twitter does. Without a doubt. Twitter has been all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
And now, apparently, last I heard, Hassan was working on Red. Now there's even talk that they may try and save him. What the hell?
Is the mat the mat yeah, the mat that Matt
Spit it
is
out, boy.
on, the bed he's on is a hanging, it's like a floating bed in the have not room. You know, I don't I would find that as a perk. I'm just seem
You
like
know,
I would like that.
I'd actually thought that too. Once you get used to it, you know, it's probably like a hammock. So
Yeah, yeah. I wish that was my bed in the have not room.
well,
I'll trade
with
with that.
with some paracord and a plywood board, I'm sure you can make one. So a couple of eye hooks, yeah, it'd be all right. Oh Lord, yeah, it's been a crazy week. Or heck, what was it? We just came to you last Wednesday, Thursday? I don't even remember. Thursday. It's been a heck of a few days.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't bother to tell the house guests about the hurricane.
Didn't.
No, they didn't. And the
That's
earthquake was too far northwest of them. So now I do understand that there was some localized flooding and some things that were an issue, but
yeah, I seen that.
oh, hey, we got another crazy person in here.
All right.
It's as it says in my ear, Deanna, but it's really Dina. I think you're muted, Dina. I don't hear you. No, I don't hear a thing. She's just kind of mumbling there. So, she looks pretty though. She's so beautiful, but we can't hear her voice. That's such a shame. So can't hear you, Dina.
She's muted.
You're muted. You're not muted on here, so you got to be muted in your computer. Well, that's all right. I'm going to see if I can share something here. So I'm going to hide you for a minute, Dina, while you work out your technicalities, and I'm going to share this on screen. Now, how the hell do I do that? That's a good question. We'll play. Oh, do I control it here? Wow.
I was told that you told Suri and Izzy that I was stuck with them and that they were the leftovers, which I did not say.
Okay. You did.
No.
Okay.
No, I did not.
Okay.
And you know I did not. Right? And you know I did not.
You used the word leftovers.
I did not.
I love that look.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah. He's like,
clearly it was on the hammock. You used that term because I immediately thought about last year. You know, the leftovers alliance. So I know that word was definitely used. I told them, stuck with, that was just paraphrasing. But I said that term was used. Now, I don't know if you remember, but I remember it clearly. You know, and this was only after I heard, you know, I talked to Matt and Jag and Blue and saw what their conversations were with you. And it was just like everybody's was different and there was a different narrative. But so I told them what my conversation was. And after that, and there was discrepancies in everything, especially with like Izzy when she's saying that you were gunning after Matt and then saying, you know, something completely different to Matt. So that's when I felt comfortable sharing with her what you said about them. Because from our conversation, what I got from it was that, you know, you wanted to work with me, you wanted to work with Matt, Jag, and Blue, and that sort of Riley got like a first dibs from everybody, and you were left with what was the leftovers. And I remember you using that term.
I wish I was watching.
What? Yeah, that was pretty intense.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I gotta say, America stood her ground. I didn't see that coming.
I feel like when people are lying, they kind of have that look that he has on his face, like right, and like he's trying to convince them that he didn't say it, but she knew. She was like, you know, that stuck with me, and he knows he said it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was waiting on him to pull that right. I said that right, or I didn't say that right. Stop playing your psychological games there.
Yeah.
Yes, reality TV can cure boredom on Common Soul. Thank you for being here tonight. And the puppet is on break tonight. So,
Is it? I thought he told me he was going to be here tonight. I don't.
that little fucker, he can't tell it what he's going to do 1 week to the next. So
I know.
he's got issues. So
Maybe he'll show up.
I got the poof hair. Who knows what else will happen? But yeah. So and then I got another clip here. Let's see if I can figure out how to share that one. Oh, we can hear you, Dina. We can hear you. We hear you. So Dina, how have you been?
Good. How have you been?
I've been really good. I know you come in a little late there and you had some issues, but we were talking about the upset in the house.
Oh yeah.
There was no hurricane, but
not outside the house.
Yeah, there was.
Hurricane America.
They were outside today and they were enjoying the weather.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they let them out. I figured they'd be building the pressure cooker. Let's see here. Let's see. This one here ought to be interesting. This is when Hissam talked to Siri.
They're killing
Siri,
me.
I want to apologize to you if I made you feel less than, unheard, right? I want to apologize for that. I want to apologize if you felt like I never got to know you. I want to apologize for that. That was never my intention. I just was concerned about this first part of the game.
That was great. I think I think he's playing his games. If you notice there at the end of that clip, Crusher came running in at the last second. She was looking like she was going to whip somebody's ass. But Jarrett, he's asleep out in the sun. His mama's going to get his ass whooped. And Crusher has to come in.
Thank you.
Dina is looking sweet.
Thank you so much.
Talking about sweet. What about how sweet Jared is on Blue? Calling her beautiful.
Ooh.
He's so beautiful.
Ooh, he's going to give up the secret. He's going to do it.
He is, but has he told her that he has a girl on the outside?
Oh, yes, he has. And that has caused some turmoil. Apparently, he told her that, well, I have a confession.
That'd be ugly.
And he said that he has somebody on the outside that's not only in charge of his social media, that it's his girlfriend. They're not broke up.
Social media?
His social media. What a dummy. And then he said that he couldn't really cheat on her. I'm thinking, wait, what?
What are you doing?
And then, it gets better. It gets better. So yeah, she's babysitting his dog. Somebody on the internet said baby dad or baby mama. I don't know if that's true or not.
Probably
but the Blue to which replied, "Oh, that's okay. It's the same for me." So she said that she made a serious commitment and a serious promise that she would not do anything to be in a showmance on the show, but it swore that to whoever this is on the outside, and they're also in charge of her social media. It has blown Twitter up. So,
how are their social medias looking?
Well, I didn't get a chance to look at it today because I've been busy with doctor's appointments, and then I came in, and I would have never scheduled this had I not known that today was the day for the Redskins. Excuse me, Washington Commanders to play. So they were at halftime when I came. So, but yeah, that's why I was running late. But yeah, so apparently, but from what little bit I read online, it was great. But the Hissam thing has overridden all of that drama because
did you hear that his mom pulled him aside and said, "Don't forget what you have on the outside waiting for you."
Yes, that was a little. Mama had a sit down little conversation with him. And wait a minute, Let me let y'all take a guess. Who came in and fucked this conversation up?
Izzy.
Fucking shocker. Goddamn Izzy.
She is everywhere. I'm telling you what.
Oh my God, I can't stand her. Easy now. They will forever be the Redskins. So easy now. But yeah, she came in and fucked the conversation up. She was having to sit down on the bed talk with him. Now, Junior, she told him not to screw this up for me, and that he had the same type of integrity, and I forget the other word she used, but basically he could do this, that he wasn't supposed to do anything on screen. He knows what he has waiting on the outside, and she knows that he can do this because it's a family gene or some crap. I don't know. And
Oh my gosh.
she thinks a lot of herself, and so does he. So, I mean, she has proven her tenacity by being on Survivor. She hasn't won, but apparently and it's obvious she has one hell of a social game. So
Yeah.
She's on the way to winning too. She's on the way to finally getting a win.
Well, who's had her name in their mouth?
Nobody.
There's been only there's been one person.
Who's that?
Cameron.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. Cameron's kind of said everybody though.
Well, I don't know. He had a conversation with Red. He said, eventually we're going to have to take the shot. And Red said, I hope I don't have to be the one. He said, well, whoever takes it, it's the game winner. We have to take her out.
Oh.
So somebody's seen it. So
Yeah.
So I guess we need to go check Vegas odds and see what the odds on Izzy and Jared. I should call him Foreskin for who's going to give the secret up first.
Who was it? Cameron that said he thought Felicia was Denzel Washington's mom.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah. There is a distant relationship to Denzel. She's like a great aunt or something.
Oh,
There's some
really?
distant.
No, I've been looking that up and looking it up. I'm not finding anything on it.
Yeah, I went back and checked my sources, even though my source is a Hollywood insider. I couldn't find anything either, but I called them and she was like, no, it's like an auntie or something. But then again, a lot of people are called auntie, so who knows? So it may not be a blood relationship. So, but yeah, it's still funny. And I saw somebody made a meme of her. It kind of like did one of the Snapchats where you can merge the faces, and it was her and Denzel merged together in one of his movie posters.
Oh my god!
I should have grabbed that. I thought that was great. But yeah, he's out there.
At the present moment, Hassam is talking to Jarrett, I guess, campaigning.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's got a chance. I think everybody in the house sees the power that he has. If he survives, he will just continue to survive till the final.
Yeah.
And I mean, granted, he would deserve to win if he makes it there.
Are you talking about Hassan?
Hassam, yeah.
I don't think he'll make it. I think
he's
they're going to
not. He's
backdoor
gone.
him, and
He's already backdoored. He's gone. I mean, it's just not Thursday yet.
Right.
It's just not Thursday yet. But I'm saying if he weasels his way out of this with his words, and they put who's left on the block with him? It's Cameron. And Cameron goes this week, I would be totally blown away, and then I'd be like, season over. He's won. Like,
I don't know. It's Cameron and Jag, right?
No.
Well, Jag had POV. So Jag had the power of veto. He won it in a competition, which we haven't seen yet.
We haven't seen it on actual TV. It's just in the live feeds.
Okay, when Hassan put his in the box, did he give it up or does he keep it?
But what?
His power of veto.
That's already gone.
That was last week. Yeah,
I know, but
every week it resets.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah, every week it resets, and that's why they compete for it weekly. And Jag won it this week, and apparently Jag and Felicia, however the hell you say it, got into a huge argument about something that Jag said to her or didn't say, and he keeps sticking up for Blue, and she was like, she's down there in the kitchen sucking up to him right now. And I think she was talking about Hassan, and she was in his crap, and Jag defended her, and he's like, well, I don't know anything about that. So
No telling.
no, it's really not. But I don't want him to stay because I dislike him so much, but I want him to stay because I dislike him so much.
Yeah.
But they're playing some sloppy, messy Big Brother, and I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
I know, because when the season first started off, everything's so sloppy. I was like, I don't like it, but now I'm just kind of there. I'm intrigued by the season. Like, I mean, the people, their true colors are starting to fly, and I mean, let me tell you, I ain't seen many of those colors in the Crayola box. They got some attitude.
Yeah,
Especially Izzy.
I like Bodie Jane.
Yeah, I like her.
Felicia can't stand her.
What?
Felicia.
Why?
She's so nice.
Why can't...
Everybody thinks she's like just a doormat, that she's just there.
No, I think she's biding her time.
I think her and Red could be dangerous players
I think they could
if they played. But right now, and I think even Red admitted it on the live feed the other day, that he held back and he let Jag win the POV.
Oh, really?
So, like I said, we haven't seen it yet. Well, he says he don't want a target on his back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be the smartest move. Let one. I mean, somebody was coming off. Let one of the people on the block win. I mean, Hassan play.
Yeah, let them take themselves off so they weren't the bad guy.
Right. Yeah. But I think this is so big of a move that Felicia could actually, if she makes it to the end, she could beat this game just off already. And going into the third eviction, I think she could already have this one sealed. She did her win. What we talk about on Thursday night, that she hasn't won anything. She hasn't done much, and how could she just went and flopped on you, Glenn. I told you.
Well, no, let's be honest here. It was a game of putt putt.
Yeah.
It was a game of chance putt putt.
Yeah.
So, but hey, I like it.
She could win, but
she could. I don't know. There's a lot of people that's possible to win, and the biggest winner of this game that could win this season is about to go. So that door is all but closed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
But he's a smooth talker, so who knows?
Yes. He is.
Yeah, but he's also one of those that gets under your damn skin, and you can't. And it's like
nobody liked him anyway because they couldn't get a word in. And we know about people that we don't like when people don't let you talk. So.
Yes, and they were talking about he would ask a question and then answer his own damn question.
Yeah, he's an idiot. And somebody, I don't know if it was on another podcast or if it was something on Twitter, but he went in, claimed he's, I think, a medical assistant. And having been in the medical field for so long, that is like going from a doctor, psychiatric, geriatric doctor, specialty doctor. That's like going from the CEO to part-time janitor. And how many times in that house, and this is probably part of his anger, has he probably wanted to do I'm a doctor, I'm a doctor, I'm a doctor.
Oh,
because they love to tell you they're a doctor. So.
Yeah, you're right.
So I wonder how many times he's had to bite his tongue, because we know how they love to brag.
Yeah.
And they have the right. They went to college all that time, and they're smarter than us, supposedly.
Well, I don't know about that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
They just know how to manipulate their words.
Anybody heard me that?
What Did you fart?
No, I felt.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
I do
mean,
fart, but not on
it's a
screen.
live show. You never know. Things happen. They had a farting contest in the Have Not room the other night as they were trying to, like 2 nights ago, where they were trying to go to sleep. That was kind of funny. So,
Oh my gosh.
I heard that was a sound effect.
oh, it might have been, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
funny
They
nonetheless.
said that's the sound effect of the room.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, they were having a who could do it the loudest or something. I don't know. It was funny. Just I had them on in my ears while I was doing something else. So,
Oh my god.
That one stool that they sit on, it has a fart sound.
yeah, okay. That must have been what they were playing with because they were having a blast, laughing and cutting up, like guys
I don't
do.
know.
So.
I'd have fun with it too. I'm weird.
Yeah. I would too. They were having
Exactly.
a conversation the other day, and Matt was sitting on it, and every time he moved, it would. And they were talking a serious conversation, and every time he would move and say something, it would just fart.
Mm.
Hilarious.
I think I'd be living on that stool.
Yeah.
Excuse me, every 5
Hanging
seconds.
around outside in the rooms, and
You might want to plug your nose.
Well, last night, as they were, Felicia had been up in the up in the HOH, and she came down to the comic book bedroom, and the girls were down there, and she come in there and she goes, "All right, I'm done with you. I got to fart, so I'm crop dusting you," and she walked out of the room. That was when Izzy was having her. She was ready to take Benadryl. Her stomach was all upset. She was breaking out in high because she knew. And it was funny because Matt and Hassam had just had a bonding moment in the bathroom, and Matt was telling him that he wasn't really attached to Riley, but he felt feelings for her, and that it was because she helped him. And and then a couple of them made fun of him because he cried on TV. But but I did get a little inside scoop on that from someone who's actually been to school with Matt. Apparently, a lot of that is an act, that he's kind of a pompous, pious person, much like Hassam.
really?
But they feel, though, that it could be, though, because his disability, he's had to basically force himself into conversations and into things. So they thought that, she told me, she goes, it could be some of that because of that. She goes, it's not that he came from money, or it was more like a power or ego thing once he started winning. But on LSU, apparently he was known to party and like the girls.
Well, also she was like giving him every bit of information. She was like right there with him all the time, giving him all the she was his ears.
Yeah, I heard her exit interview today with Taryn, and that's what she said. Yeah, and Taryn and Rob, and she said that she was going and bringing him stuff because he couldn't hear it. So she said she liked him. That was as far as she went with it. So.
He did tell her. I did watch a video where I think it was on the episode last night, wasn't it? Where he said he liked her.
Yes.
Yeah. He had a crush on her. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see that. She's a beautiful girl, and he's a man.
Was she in a movie? She was in a movie before.
She was in a video for a country and western musician.
Oh, that was just a music video?
Yeah, she was in the video. She was kidnapped, and the song is about winning his girl back or getting his girl back or something. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a popular country and western singer. If anybody in the chat knows, you can let us know. I'm not a huge country and western.
Man, didn't I share that with us? I shared that. Hold on. I gotta go look back in our Big Brother chat here.
That's like you just fade in and out. So it's all right. It's just
whenever I put my head down, I'm fading.
Yeah, that poof goes away. You're kind of like what is it, puffing stuff? It's like puffing stuff from the old TV show. Yeah, you just pop right back in on us. So yeah, the episode was pretty good. I think they spent a little bit too much time on things, but they did set up Hassam as the villain, which he didn't need a lot of setting up, but they set him up pretty good being the bad guy. And they didn't mention the storm. Then apparently the house guests did know about the storm. And of course, at the time, it was just a tropical storm. And they were just told that basically LA was going to get all the rain that it gets in a year in a day.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. Well, I don't know a whole lot about LA weather, but apparently it's not a desert, but it's pretty dang close to it.
Yeah,
so considering I live in a rainforest, I could probably use it. North Georgia gets as much rain as a rainforest yearly. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's like it's raining every other day. It's only good during the allergy season where it washes the crap away. So, but,
yeah.
I can't find it, but I thought I shared it in here.
Well, just Google Riley Country and Western Video.
Yeah,
so we've got 2 viewers and a couple Facebook users, viewers, whatever the hell they are.
Probably
I have a feeling it's a cast of regulars, but yeah, the show set him up really good as the villain. So, hey, we've got our 25 loyal viewers. So,
Right.
I'll take them. I like them better than the other 75 we don't have. Those other 75 come over and join us, and then we'll have 100. So,
Yeah. I gotta prop my knee up here. Hurting.
You're pretty flexible. I just wanted to comment on that.
Hey,
I like that. You're pretty flexible. So.
thank you for saying so.
Just so you know, I'm the worst at searching anything on
Oh
that.
my lord.
You'll get distracted. Ooh,
Grab my
shiny.
phone, yeah.
I got too many buttons to push. I'm not gonna do it. It's not that big a deal.
I was just trying to
I'm
remember.
curious now.
I can't remember the music video. Oh, I did see the video. I thought it was a movie for some reason.
No, it was just a country western video.
I didn't watch it. I just saw it.
And apparently she works in another country and western singer's bar as the bartender. So she's in good with the Nashville crowd. So, and
the video.
Well, when you look like her, you probably can get a lot of things your way.
That's true. So, I don't know that she wanted to be in movies and stuff, but she's got a good start at it. So I do know that she only has an Instagram. She doesn't have a Twitter. She doesn't have a Facebook, which I thought was really odd. So I don't know. That was kind of odd. So, but yeah, this past couple days with them locked in the house and the heavy rain coming down, and I guess the energy from the electricity and from the lightning and stuff, the severe thunderstorms that came through, had them all tense and worked up. And that and the fact that they were flip-flopping and they didn't want to go after who they were going to go after. Then they wanted to go after who they were going after, but they were afraid to. And wow. So, yeah, they were all ready to get outside. So, and Jarrett needs a break from his little sweet thing too. So,
yeah,
he's gonna give it up. He's gonna give it up. He's gonna give up the secret. I know.
I hope so. I hope so. Because if he gives it up, she's going to tell, and then
absolutely, she's going to tell America.
Yes, and then America's going to blow it all up. Then America's going to go home.
Every time I hear somebody say America, I think they're talking about the viewer or something else. It throws me off. I'm like, who the hell names their kid America? I should name my kid Europe. So.
Okay. I had to find her last name.
It was Riley, wasn't
Riley Smedley.
Oh, Riley Smedley. That sounds like what was the comic book character? Smedley? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't there was a cartoon character named that.
Yeah, wasn't it in
I'm showing my age here.
Phineas and Ferb? Was that what it was in?
I think so. Now that you say that, I think so. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Odd. So, Yeah, so I am attempting to use my new connection to get us an interview with Matt, but I doubt it'll work. Apparently, I think she might have been like an ex-girlfriend. So, not sure. I don't know, but.
And that would explain why that connection might have said, be like, hey, no, it's with a different girl all the time.
Yeah.
Might have been one of them.
Could have been. So,
Never know.
could have been, yeah. She said he was incredibly gifted, incredibly smart, and of course, he's a very talented athlete, which we've all kind of figured out by all the gold hanging off of his neck for America. So,
Oh, shoot.
So I think America is playing a better game than we're giving her credit for, even though she really has nobody but Jag and Blue. And she's like loosely attached to them.
She was it her rubbing? She was rubbing
Corey.
Yeah, Corey. She was rubbing bronzer on Corey today all over his body.
Yeah, with a rag or something. I'm like, why not just use your hand?
It's a glove, but so your hand won't get brown. It won't. I mean, when it won't turn.
Oh, so you don't have one tan hand?
Yeah.
One tan palm.
Well, it stains.
I never seen that before. That must be a rich people thing.
Well, no.
That's a Hollywood thing, I think. I think a lot of people are underrating him too. Corey, because he's
pretty smart.
He is very smart. And last night on the feeds, Felicio said that out of her most trusted people, it was Tizzy and then him. And over her son. Over her son. So, yeah, that's sit down and have a talk last night. God, and she had to come in and ruin it. That's so aggravating. So, but you can,
I was sitting there watching Jarrett talk to Blue, and I think he almost slipped up on his mom anyways, because he was like something. I'm not gonna be quotes here, but it's just like it's around the subject. He said something about and I've talked to my mom about this, their relationship. And he said, and then he quickly said, hey, I had conversations about this type of thing if I come in this house and got into this. And then he said, because my mom, she's really into all these. She knows these reality shows really well.
She does.
And yeah, she does. But he was slipping, dude. He was slipping. I was sitting there. I was like, oh, is he about to tell her? Is he about to tell her?
We need that on roll tape.
Oh, man, I don't remember when it was. I'd have to know that to go back to it. Too much.
Kat Dunn. She said that she thought something was shady with that whole fellow podcaster and ex house guest Kat Dunn. Said that she thought there was something shady about him by the way he was describing how he got to California for the show. So the way she made it sound was basically once you're given the house key, you're on, somebody's with you 24/7 and they drag you off. And he told Blue that he almost missed his plane when he was getting to the airport. He had to drive himself to the airport and almost missed his plane or something like that. And she's like, that's not how it goes at all. She's like, no, there's somebody with you. You have a PA with you and so a lot, and Twitter is really upset too about Siri and him in the house together and nobody knows the secret, which I kind of agree with. It's an unfair advantage. I mean, we've had twists before, but it's never been a twist where two people are that close and it's not known about. So except for the DNA twist, but so a lot of people are upset about that. So she was basically throwing it out there that Siri might have said, well, I'll come on and do the show if you'll have my son on.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Might
either
have.
way, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I don't mind the way they're doing it. I mean,
Oh,
it's just it's part
It's
of
a
the twist.
twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is.
But
It
I think
is.
I think it would be kind of interesting if more people knew, but then if more people knew, then
Then
everybody
everybody
would
would know.
know. Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now,
And they
I
would just be
mean,
normal house
Jared.
guests.
Now, all right. See, Siri. I almost called Cece. Siri isn't gonna tell nobody nothing, but
No.
Jared. He's gonna tell Blue. It's gonna come out. If they spend too much more time together, it's gonna come out, and then she's gonna be, in shock, and she's gonna go to America, and America's gonna let somebody else know who, and America might just blow it all up. And that's the order I see it happening. I mean, it might not happen. Maybe he'll hold it the whole time. I don't know, but he is getting so close every day. It's
He
getting
wants to.
closer.
He
Oh, yeah.
wants to
Yeah.
so badly.
Yeah. I mean, us men, we don't really do too well with holding secrets like that.
Well, but there's a different dynamic in the house too. They're together 24/7, and so it's kind of I don't know how to describe it, but it takes a psychological effect on them. And I've read about some of the house guests in the past saying, that they became so dangerously close to other people.
Yeah.
So because of that, so he may think he's in true love. You never know. And he may very well be. But
He's got
we're talking
that
about
girl.
we're talking about, yeah, well, first you got to get rid of the girl and get your dog back safely. That's priority one. I'm more worried about the dog.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a lying ass dog. But then again, she is too. So what the hell? But I've always said that if it's going to be thrown on you, a man ain't going to turn it down if it's thrown on you. I mean, let's just be perfectly honest. So if it's just like, out there and he thinks he's in love, well, he's going to make a porno on live TV. Holy shit. Wow. And his head spun around too.
Hello, guys. This
Howdy.
is Misfits. What am I doing here?
What are you doing here?
You're on the show Big Brother.
Yeah.
Or
we're
Big
talking-
Chat. Big Chat. That's
Chat.
trademark Big Brother. We're not Big Brother.
Big chat.
Legal team's already calling me. Don't tell me that again. So
Little big chat.
The Big Brother show. I've been watching that. Oh, you have? Where?
wow.
Right here, sitting in your chair when you're not here. Oh, okay. So what
So
are you
who's-
thinking about the show so far? The son's gonna get off the block. He's not going home. He's my favorite. Oh,
He's your
he's
favorite.
definitely not my favorite.
I don't think he's going to get off the block, Shelton, because he's made too many enemies.
Cameron's going home this week. I'm calling all the people and telling them Cameron's gonna vote everyone out as soon as he gets a chance.
He might.
Hey, you know what? You could help us out. You could fly to LA and you could be a wall yeller and tell the secret.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Who's paying for my ticket?
Well, you're on your own there, but
Oh crap!
In a carry on.
he could be a stowaway. Can you run out? Can you run out on the field real quick and hop up in the jet as it's taking off? You don't require much oxygen, so you'd be all right. You'd be kind of cold though.
I could do that. I can't breathe anyway.
Well, there you go. You'd just be chilly. So, and once a warm hand went up your ass, you'd feel much better. So
You thaw out from the inside to be all right.
now, Poofy there, he probably needs first class. So
I always sit in the back of the plane.
you'd fly to Hollywood and get that bronzer on, and you'd be a changed man.
Oh my gosh, it's music.
Music. Oh, the feed's cut.
Yeah.
Well, it must be an important conversation going on because that's what they tend to do. If Izzy doesn't screw it up, the camera person does. And supposedly there was something that they're trying to keep from us between a Corey, Luke, and Hissam argument over Matt in the living room that they're trying to keep off the screens, according to Twitter. It's a conspiracy. I don't know if I buy it, but it's.
I don't know. Twitter's.
Well, I've given my 2 cents. You're on your own.
Hey, my alarm that was supposed to go off this morning just went off. So,
wow.
Well, what time did you set it for?
I set it for 10:45 this morning to make sure it was up. So, guess who wasn't up? This guy. So, but I made it to physical therapy on time. I got up at 12:30 and I was there by 1300. So I did just fine.
Good.
So,
You did good.
Yeah, I flew. So I did not break any laws getting there, however. So
Right.
The legal team has advised me to state that. So
yes.
So we have due up tomorrow is the veto.
Excuse me. What is up with this chicken suit?
Well, we don't know the whole story yet, but typically it's a punishment for something. So
Okay.
yeah, it's I call it a punishment, but what have they been calling him? They've been calling him something on the screen. I forget now. Making fun of him, but
he couldn't control the camera when they give him the camera to record. Like Jarrett want to be all up in the camera. He was doing it. He couldn't do it because his chicken hands, and they were like, "Come on!" They were like, "It's just a camera. Press play." And he was like, "I'm just a chicken."
last night they were playing Hollywood Squares tic-tac-toe, and then they were playing what's the name of it, where you, like, if you're on there you state something, like, my name is Sportcat and I did this and this, and the person has to determine if it's the truth or a lie.
Oh yeah.
So Siri, hers was I was hit by the same car 3 times, and they were like, there's like, okay, that's got to be real, or you wouldn't say it. And she's like, no, it was just twice, not 3 times. And then Matt's he miscounted his gold medals. Of course, the girl, it was America, was like, oh, I'm sure you won them. He's like, no, I didn't win 12, I won 10. And when they had Jag, he couldn't be taken serious in the chicken suit. They were making fun of him.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Tomorrow.
No, tomorrow is they'll show the veto results, the veto competition.
2 more days. 2 more days.
Oh yeah, 2 more days. And Wednesday they will show that. Of course, we already know that Jag won it, and he's used it to take himself down, and Hassam is up. So we already know that. Spoiler, I should have hit the button and said spoiler alerts before the show. But so we already know that. And then the following night is the Thursday is the live feed eviction.
Thursday. So it's Wednesday night and then Thursday night, and it'll be Hassam will finally leave the house.
Yeah.
Shelton didn't think so.
Yeah, Shelton's wrong.
Shelton's gonna cry. Sorry.
I'd like to see that.
His little wooden face.
Little puppet tears. Yeah, I think he's done.
Puppet tears.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. So,
well, at least, I guess somebody had to like Hassam, because I don't know anybody else that likes him.
He was talking earlier to Red. Yeah, to Red, and says he knows it's coming.
Yeah. So
he was very sad about it, and I mean, he hasn't. For a while today, he was, after everything was gone, and while America and Corey and Izzy was talking up right above him, that he was down there by himself, just lifting weights and stuff. So he was all lonely. He was trying to think. That's what that was about.
Oh.
Well, enjoy your last few days of being on reality TV. So your days are done. And I doubt you'll make the challenge, or I doubt you'll make Amazing Race.
He might. He might
make the challenge.
You can't say you doubt that. I don't see how, because, I mean, he's a competitor.
Absolutely, yeah.
He is a competitor.
But would you want to be teamed up with him?
He was the only way. Yeah, I would team up with him. He would carry me.
Probably literally.
Oh
Yeah, he
God.
probably
But
would.
the thing is, like, I mean, that's why they had to backdoor him. Because it was
Hmm?
not a chance to put him on the block and let him fight his way off. He was going to get off every single time. There's some people that is in that house that come in that's the only way you're going to get them out. If you don't get them out that way,
Yeah,
they were gonna show up and show out.
Yeah, yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, that was it. That was the only way to get him.
So
And
so I do like him as a player, and he's playing a good game, but I mean, just in the naturalness of got to get the good one out. Yeah, I go for the underdogs always. I don't know. I've always been that way.
He's not an
Um,
underdog.
no, I did. That's why I'm not going for him.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Had me confused there a minute.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, I
what?
think
I would go for
I
somebody who's quiet, more quiet, not somebody who's
Yeah,
running the
yeah,
house.
yeah,
think the underdog now would be Red or
Red.
America.
Red in America,
yeah.
right? Exactly. But I am looking at Red, and I'm like, come on, Red, you gotta
He does.
keep in the house. You gotta do
Yeah,
this.
he does need to step it up a little bit. He's not. Well, he's playing,
He is,
but
but he's
uh,
playing smart. Like
very
he
quietly. Very quietly.
he didn't want to win the veto.
Yeah.
That's smart. If he
Hmm.
tries to if he won it, and then he would get blood on his hands.
That's true.
Well, the
That's why I
next
like Bowie Jane because she's
Yeah,
really
Chloe
laid
Jane's
back and
another
just
one.
kind of she watches a lot of people. She watches people. She stays in uh talking with the ladies, and she sort of commits to him, but then she kind of just watches a little bit more diligently than I think they understand.
Yeah, I think they pretty much think she's kind of like just dumb and just there,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is far
Which
from the truth.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, because she's a lawyer. She ain't stupid. She knows what's going
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Funniest thing is she's probably got one of the dirtiest mouths in the house. So
She probably does. That's
She
probably
does.
why I like her.
she's
Oh.
she does a well. Felicia doesn't mind dropping the F-bomb all the time either.
I
So
know.
I gotta turn my volume on for a second here.
is there an argument?
Jared and Blue
Jared
are
and
talking.
Blue are
Oh,
together.
well,
Something's
it's
in
on
her eye.
behind me. So well, you have to let me know if something good's going on. So the next competition, according to Chenbot, is the pressure cooker, which is, if you don't know, they basically put you in a terrarium, close the door, and you have to hold these buttons with your hands. And last one standing is the winner. And I think last time it went for 14 hours, I believe it was.
Wow.
And the girl talked, oh gosh, I can see his face, talked him into letting go and promised him he was safe, and then backdoored him. And he could have probably won the competition. So hopefully they'll let the live feeders see it. Now, who do you think in that? I think Izzy will be out in 5 minutes because she's too damn nervous moving around.
Yeah.
So
So they have to stand still and hold the buttons.
yeah, if they do it
Yeah.
like last time, it's just buttons on the wall, like you push to go into like a door to open a door, an electric door. It's a button like that. And I can't remember if there was one or two buttons, but you have to hold it and you can't let go.
Oh.
So is it so it's gonna be that it's not gonna be no clothes coming off this time. Usually, like, sometimes they have competitions that are with the buttons where they got to take the buttons off, or they have
hold
have
the
the buttons,
button.
hold the buttons, and every time they let go
Yeah.
of one to take something off, that timer just goes up really, really fast, like 100 times.
Is it
And
hot in there or something?
that's probably what it's going to be this time.
Yeah, that's what Chenbot said it was the pressure cooker. Yeah, it's just a glass box they put you in and they close the door, and there's like, it gets hot, stuffy, and they're going to be outside doing it. Gosh, it would have been great if the hurricane had come through then. That would have made for some great TV.
Would have. Looking around
Like,
in a fishbowl.
yeah, that would be funny.
So I think Izzy will be the first one out because she's so nervous and can't sit still. So I figure she'll be the first one out.
Yeah, she's
So
flopping around and everything. I think America will do good. I think.
I don't know. I think that Izzy's probably the weakest link when it comes to that. Maybe Red. Red might
Yeah, I
be
was
weak
going
on
to say
that
Red
too.
will probably do
good
well.
Red.
And Cameron.
Corey could do well, I think,
Yeah,
with that.
Cameron
Yeah.
will do well too.
Yeah, I could see him doing well at that. And if Cameron gets it, who knows? He might take the shot at Siri.
Well,
Yeah, he might.
I guess it's a good thing that Felicia, whatever her name is,
Felicia.
whatever her name is,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't. She has a hard name for me to say. I'm gonna
Miss
just call her
Felicia?
Felicia. Yeah, I'm gonna call her Felicia. That's
That's what her
easiest.
name is, Felicia.
No, it's not Felicia. It's Felicia.
Well, that's not spelled, but she highlights the A.
Felicia.
The A is not silent. So you know who we haven't mentioned that could do a good job with this? Mimi.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mimi
she's
could.
so quiet. Like she just pops up once in a while.
That could be
like her. She's pretty cool.
That could be a perk for that competition.
Yeah.
Small, quiet in the corner.
Yeah.
I think I've forgot about her. She could win this game just by sitting there being quiet the whole time and showing out later because she's got a lot to say. I've seen her say stuff. She's holding in. She's holding a lot in.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets angry and goes off and talks to herself. She's another one who's not in many alliances. Her and Felicia were last night upstairs having a conversation, and she was spilling the beans on everybody. And she was really trying to get in and be like her number two, because she's like, if Izzy is going to be her ride or die, talking about Siri.
Mm-hmm.
So she was trying really hard. I had to turn it off and go to bed. It was so late. Yeah, they kept saying they were going to go to bed today, and then they stayed up. It was dang 4 o'clock, and I was like,
sleep.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. That I was on some talking about Felicia. She's probably it's probably a good thing she won last week because she probably don't stand a chance the next.
Yeah, she probably doesn't.
well, now remember, I was the one that said Felicia didn't stand a chance of winning a competition, and who won this week? So
Yeah, but
it was a game of chance.
Yeah. It was just wherever the ball went.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no real way of.
I guess you could. I guess you could if you had practice. I don't know if they got to practice at all. Now, sometimes and things like that, they do get to practice before the game.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them with say a ball rolling up the hill, little thing, the table, and stuff. I've seen them practice that before the game. Then the year I don't forget what years they are, but yeah, those ones they've practiced them games, and then have to do them for the competition.
Yeah, I've seen them practice too, so I don't really know that you need a lot of practice for this one. So
yeah, but I mean, if you did, you could probably get good and know where you're going to hit it because, it's one of those things. Like if you bounce it off a certain place, it's going to go somewhere specific with enough pressure, like enough speed or too slow, stuff like that. I mean, everything can be a skill.
Sure. Well, I don't. If whether they practiced it or not, I don't know. But
they must not have.
Yeah. I don't know. But to me, there's what is that? Perchinko, whatever it is. I don't know. Where you put in the ball up top. Yeah, and it goes down, and then you're trying to get it into this hole, and you start over here.
Yeah, that.
It was a lot like that game to me.
It looked like it just hitting it straight on.
Yeah.
This
So
is like a mix between that and golf.
Yeah, like putt
pretty
putt.
much. Pretty much.
Putt downhill.
Pretty much. Well, guys and gals,
let me ask you this: what y'all think about that? I know it was like a week or two, probably a week or two ago. What do y'all think about the wedgie game?
Wedgie game?
Yeah, where they had to.
Oh, where they pulled the string back, or the pulled their suspenders back and jerked them up. Oh yeah, I thought that made for good TV, and I thought it was very frustrating trying to build that thing. Oh my gosh!
Could you imagine trying to build that thing with the sprinklers hitting you in the face?
Oh, we didn't even mention the slimings this week, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, they got slimed.
Our snotting, so. Yeah.
Very for snotting, but that crazy game, I laughed my ass off at them. I swear it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was good. No, it was good. And trying to build that is hard enough, and then being jerked back, you're trying to put down the piece. And
when they got jerked back, it was like, oh.
I didn't see that coming.
Right.
Sorry.
I love some of them. Well, this week, Wednesday, and Dean, I did not put your picture on here. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're going to be there Wednesday or not. So, we'll get you. Well, on the regular show, the Paranormal Guys, we have Jalen Christie, and he is a actor, cartoonist, motivational speaker, PR expert, and he is a big old nerd. He's going to come on and talk about his new comic book, and he's going to come on and talk about some stuff he's done acting. So it's going to be a good show. That is Wednesday, the normal Paranormal Guys show, and it will start at 9, and we go till, we say 11, but it just depends on whenever we get bored or people stop hanging out with us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, thumbs up this video, and we have a group on Facebook, Paranormal Guys with a Z. Find us there, and you can keep up with Big Brother and the Misfit Show, which is Saturday this week. I had our topic, and I've done forgot it.
Oh my gosh!
I gotta get it back because Brenda will yell at me. She was like, "You didn't tell me beforehand." What was it?
I need to know too because I gotta.
Yeah, I'll have to go back. I'll have to go back and look. So, so everyone is welcome to join in the chat. We have a great time, and Shelton is there harassing everybody, or I don't know, we're harassing Shelton, one or the other. Yeah. So we have a great time with that Saturday nights at 9 p.m. So. Make sure to check us out. And of course, the next big chat will be right after the live eviction around, 10:15-ish, I guess, East Coast time. So Thursday night. So make sure to check that out. I'm sure we'll have more drama from Hissam between now and then. So,
well, what do you think about doing this on Monday nights after the weekend? Because it's a long weekend with them in the house, and we get a lot of information. Look at what all we got between Thursday and now.
I like it.
If you all are wanting to do it, we can do it. Yeah, it's just an hour. And I'm game. Yeah, we can do it. We do Monday and Thursday nights. I'm hearing something melting down in Texas, but yeah, we can do that. So
are you good with it,
down
JT?
In Texas? Huh?
Are you good with it, JT?
Oh yeah, that's why I suggested it.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I like the 10 o'clock start time because a lot of the other podcasts that run have already gotten over, or people are already over them. So if we start a little later on Mondays, I think it gives us a little perk. So plus, if people have stuff loaded up in their iPhones and stuff and they want to hear it later, I flip this over tonight to audio. It'll be fresh on their video or on their podcast in the morning. So
yeah.
So we can do that for them.
Coffee tonight, so I'm up. And I'll be awake for a little while.
Well, all right. Well, hang tight. We will sign off with our fans, and hopefully they'll come back and they'll remember to like and subscribe to us. and we will see all of them. I didn't kill. Where did my music go? I killed my music. We will see all of them later. What are you mumbling about, Deacon?
Get your shit together.
It's never going to happen. It'll happen about the end of this show. So
that's why we're misfits. We never get it together.
That's
never,
right.
not even once. So I've got a whole
I
house
never have.
full of this. Well, I'm me either. So I found the music. So
All right.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
good night, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
And we'll see y'all Thursday night.
Thursday.
Big brother or big chat.
Big chat.
And Wednesday. Right?
Yep. Paranormal Guys Wednesday. And the big chat. Not Big Brother. That's trademark. Legal team's already called me. So.
Have they really?
It's that poof. He's banging. Good night, everybody. See you soon.